Hello everybody and welcome to Journey to Korean Fluency in 12 months. My name is Jesper and this is where I will be documenting how I'm learning Korean. I'm really excited about this because I have been wanting to learn Korean for a while. It's a very foreign and very exciting language, and I have been really fascinated about the Korean culture for quite a while. So I really want to start to dive into the language and actually learning it and doing it this way and with this quite ambitious and quite challenging goal is actually really exciting and really fun for me. I really have to push myself here to actually get to a fluency level that I'm satisfied with in just 12 months. I don't want to just be like able to say basic sentences. I want to actually be able to speak Korean in 12 months. So that is the ultimate goal, and yeah, this is where we'll be documenting it and showing my progress. So yeah, stick around if you want to see if I succeed or fail. My plan for this channel is that I will be doing weekly updates where I describe how I'm progressing and describe what I've been learning and, well, basically how I'm doing, my thoughts on it, and everything like that. So, week one, what did I learn? It is actually a good question. I learned a lot of different things, but, well, obviously not in much depth. I learned the Hangul writing system, the Korean writing system, which turned out to be surprisingly easy. It's really well structured. I really like the writing system actually. It also very accurately conveys the sound, even though the pronunciation in Korean is quite difficult to be completely honest. It's also, I don't actually read and write it very quickly, but I can like work my way through a sentence and pronounce the syllables correctly, even though it takes me a lot of time. But I can actually read and write to some extent the Hangul alphabet. I also learned introductory phrases, of course. Like that's, I guess, the first thing you start with as a language learner. So I can say 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 예스퍼예요. 만나서 반가워요. 저는 덴마크 사람이에요. Stuff like that. Simple introductory phrases that, yeah, well, explains who I am, and that's just about it. I learned some vocabulary. It's a bit all over the place, I feel, at the moment. It's very messy, but I mean, you have to start somewhere, and I've mostly just been learning some different vocabulary, some of which is like countries and nationalities, of course. That's quite tightly linked in Korean, fortunately. Like Denmark means Denmark, and Denmarkusaram means Danish person or Danish people. So that's very easy. I also learned some occupations, because occupations are also, if I'm gonna meet people, if I'm gonna talk to people, I will likely need to know how to express different occupations. So I can say 저는 선생님이에요, which means I'm a teacher, I hope. And I learned a very basic grammar like the one I just used here. A is B, 저는 I, 선생님 teacher, 예요 am. I teacher am. That's how you say it in Korean. I can also say 이것은 나무예요. That means this is a tree. So I learned a lot of very simple grammar like that, and a lot of very simple vocabulary. So I can like express the most basic things. And the resources I used for learning this Korean is I've been using a teacher, two teachers actually, from a website called italki.com, which is a really convenient place if you are self-studying a language and want to buy lessons on Skype, solo lessons on Skype. I really like that website. I use it a lot for language learning. I will put a link in the description, of course. But I use that in combination with two websites, one called 90-Day Korean, where I use the paid service called the Inner Circle, which is, it seems quite good. It's very pedagogical. It's very nice, and like follows you through with exercises and giving you vocabulary bit by bit and teaching you some cultural context and trying to help you memorize it and stuff like that. I really like it. It's very nice. And the other one I have been using a bit is How to Study Korean. It's a lot more dry, but it's completely free, and it seems to be very, very thorough and covering everything. So if you don't mind free but boring lessons, that's probably a good place to go actually, because at least according to itself, it seems to be, it says that it's covering everything. So this is the resources I've been using, as well as digital flashcards that I've been using with an app called Flashcard Deluxe. Absolutely amazing app. I can definitely recommend it, where I simply create my own flashcards to help studying vocabulary and grammar. So those are my resources, and yeah, this is what I've been learning in the first week. So for the next week, I plan to spend some time studying some more grammar. I really need to learn some more grammar because I mean, honestly, I can't really say anything. So I need to work up some grammar. I need to work up some vocabulary, and that is really what I'll be focusing on. I'll take a few lessons with my italki teacher. I don't really know how many, 2, 3, maybe 4 if I'm really ambitious and hardworking. And then follow along in the 90-day Korean course as well. So that's my ambitions, my goal for this week. So I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I hope to see you around next week. Bye bye.